Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Welcome to Islam and Moral Education class. Dear students, how are you? I think you're very fine at your home. This is Hasan Yahya, lecturer of Department of Islamic Studies, Milestone College. My dear students, and after month of Ramadan, after Eid vacation already, we started class. And last class we discussed on chapter 1, lesson 6, and that was Kufur. And today we'll discuss on chapter 1, lesson 7, and that is Shirk. My dear students, those you didn't open your book, please you are instructed to open your book and take your copy, take your everything, and take preparation for watching this class. And I would like to request all of you to start this class by reciting Durud Sharif. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad al-Nabiyyi al-Ummiyyi wa alihi wa sallim. My dear students, today we'll discuss on lesson 7. Lesson 7, and the chapter's name, the topic's name is Shirk. Topic's name is Shirk. This is very important, my dear students, partnership with Allah or polytheism. My dear students, you know, Allah subhanahu will forgive everything. But only one sins Allah subhanahu will not forgive. That is Shirk. If any people in every ban and every Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in final judgment day, in Qiyamah, Allah subhanahu will forgive everything. But Allah subhanahu will not forgive those people, they are involved in Shirk. So this topic is very important for all Muslims. So, okay, let's start. Okay, first introduction, Shirk. Shirk literally means to believe in a partner. Shirk literally means to believe in a partner, to believe in a plurality of creators or gods. That means, what is the meaning of Shirk? The meaning of Shirk, believe in a partner, to believe in a plurality of creators or gods. In the Islamic terminology, it means to associate somebody or something with Allah or to regard them as his rival or equivalent. Again, I am telling the definition of Shirk. Again, I am telling the definition of Shirk. What is the definition of Shirk? In the Islamic terminology, it means to associate somebody or something with Allah or to regard them as his rival or equivalent. One who does so is called a mushrik or polytheist. Shirk is the opposite of Tawheed. Shirk is the opposite of Tawheed. What is the opposite of Tawheed? Shirk is the opposite of Tawheed. What is the opposite of Tawheed? Shirk is the opposite of Tawheed. Everybody underline. You can underline this sentence, please. What is the opposite of Tawheed? What is the opposite of Shirk? Shirk is the opposite of Tawheed. Have you got my point? Okay, very good, my dear students. Allah subhanahu said in the Holy Quran, Allah subhanahu himself refers the ideas of Shirk. He says, Qul huwa Allahu ahad. You know, there is a surah in the Holy Quran, the name is Surah Ikhlas, the first verse, Qul huwa Allahu ahad. Say, O Prophet, He is Allah, on and single. On and single. Say, O Muhammad, He is Allah, on and single. On and single. This ayat has been taken from Surah Ikhlas, verse number 1. Qul huwa Allahu ahad. Say, O Prophet, He is Allah, one and single. This ayat has been taken from Surah Ikhlas, verse number 1. Very good, my dear students. Allah subhanahu said in another place, Laysa kamithlihi shay. There is nothing like or comparable to Him. Surah Shura, ayat 11. Verse number 11. The name of Surah Shura. Laysa kamithlihi shay. There is nothing like or comparable to Him. That means Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala only one. There is nothing comparable to Him. So we have to realize the main meaning of these verses. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Al-Quran, it is also said that لَوْ كَانَ فِيهِمَا آلِهَةٌ إِلَّا اللَّهُ لَفَسَدَتَا. If there were any other God in the heavens and the earth, both would have collapsed. Again, if there were any other god in the heavens and the earth, both would have collapsed. Surah Al-Anbiya, ayat 22. Surah Al-Anbiya, ayat 22. Suppose in your classroom, in your family, in your, it can be any place. Maybe there are two captains, there are two principals, and there are two, what can I say, two presidents. Suppose in our country, if there are two prime ministers, one prime minister will say, from tomorrow this will happen with our country. Another prime, no, from day after tomorrow it will start. So anywhere, if anywhere there is two people, the commander, two people he command, it will be very problematic matter. Suppose in your classroom, if any captain, two captains, major two captains, one captain tell, hey, now we have to do this, another captain, no, we should not do this now. So Allah SWT said in the Holy Quran, if there were any other god, then that will be very problematic matter. If there were any other god in the heavens and the earth, both would have collapsed. Surah Al-Anbiya. Surah Al-Anbiya. Ayat number 22. Ayat number 22. Everybody underline. Everybody underline this verse. Everybody underline the meaning of this verse. Everybody underline the number of verse. The surah. What is the name of that surah? What is the verse number of that surah? Okay, very good, my dear students. The issue of the incomparability of Allah the Most High as well as His attributes can be clearly realized from such ayats of Al-Quran. So it undoubtedly shirk and he has seen to associate anyone with Allah the Most High. My dear students, now I would like to request all of you to give your attention. Shirk or partnership with Allah may assume four forms. For example, how many forms? Four forms. Shirk or polytheism, it can be four forms. For example, number one, to associate partnership in the entity and existence of Allah the Most High, such as regarding Prophet Isa and him be peace as God's son. Number one. Number two, to assign a partner or a rival in the attributes of Allah the Most High, such as regarding anyone else as the creator or the sustainer. And number three, to take some other entity for Allah's partner in the management of the universe, such as the angels as managers. Number four, to raise a parallel in matters of worship, such as posturing before anybody or anything to sacrifice an animal and he wants them and other than Allah. That means Allah is our creator. Allah is our music provider. Allah is everything. So, if you sacrifice an animal, the name of any animal, then it will be shirk. Everything we have to do by name of Almighty Allah. There are four norms of shirk. We have to realize this. If you get question in exam, then if you have to write. So, four forms of shirk or partnership with Allah may assume four forms. Okay, therefore we already discussed. Okay, my dear students, now let's come to evils of shirk and its remedies. Shirk is a grave sin. Shirk is a grave sin. Allah SWT will forgive everything, but Allah SWT will not forgive the sin of shirk. You know, Luqman alayhi salatu wasalam, an Islamic pious man in Holy Quran, in Surah Luqman, he told his son, Ya bunayya, la tushrik billah, inna shirka la zulmun azim. You should not shirk with Almighty Allah. Allah SWT will forgive everything, but Allah SWT will not forgive the sin of shirk. Okay, shirk is a grave sin of all sins on earth. Shirk is the most heinous. Allah the Most High says, Inna shirka la zulmun azim. Inna shirka la zulmun azim. Allah SWT said in the Holy Quran, verily, shirk is the extreme tyranny. Surah Luqman, verse number 13. Surah Luqman, verse number 13. Which Surah? Surah Luqman, verse number 13. Which Surah? Surah Luqman, verse number 13. Which Surah? Surah Luqman, verse number 13. Inna shirka la zulmun azim. Verily, shirk is the extreme. Tarini, Surah Luqman ayat 13. In fact, it is Allah the Most High who is our creator and nourisher. It is the high gifts then we enjoy. Beyond that, what can be greater opposition of the part on the raising a partner with Allah? Allah the Most High is very displeased with the polytheist. In spite of being extremely forgiving and undoubtedly merciful, He will not forgive the sin of shirk. Allah the Most High says, Inna Allah la yaghfiru an yushraka bihi wa yaghfiru ma duna dhalika liman yasha. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Holy Quran, surely Allah will not forgive the sin of shirk. Besides shirk, He may forgive any other sin of whom He so desires. Surah Nisa ayat 48. Surah Nisa ayat 48. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive all kind of sins, but only sin of shirk Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not forgive. Inna Allah la yaghfiru yushraka bihi wa yaghfiru ma duna dhalika liman yasha. Whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala want to forgive, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive everything, all kind of sins. But the sin of shirk Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not forgive. This is very dangerous for us. This is very dangerous for Muslim Ummah. So anytime we can do shirk, nowadays we are involved with shirk. So we have to be serious about shirk activities. My dear students, as a matter of fact, shirk is an unforgivable sin. All have to bear of it. If one commits shirk even by mistake, one must restore even immediately. Then he must repeat with a sincere heart and solicit Allah's forgiveness. At the same time, he must take a vow not to commit it again afterwards. Only then Allah the Most High may forgive the sin out of His mercy and compassion. We must necessarily avoid shirk and become dear to Allah with a firm faith in Him. Only the one's worldly and next life will be blissful. My dear students, this is very important topic we discussed. You know, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive everything, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not forgive the sin of shirk. There are a lot of shirk we are doing every day, but we don't know we are doing shirk. And you know, we discussed there are 4 forms of shirk: to associate partnership in the entity of attributes of Almighty Allah, existence; to assign the partner, reveal the attributes of Allah. Number 3, to take some other entity for Allah's partner in the management. Number 4, to raise a parallel in a matters of worship, such as this is very alarming matter for us. This is very sensitive issue. As a Muslim, if we do any shirk, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not forgive us. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not forgive me. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not forgive you. So we have to careful about. We should not involve with any shirk activities. But there are a lot of shirk activities we're doing. Now, if you think that last 20 days, last 2 months, maybe you involved with shirk. So it is sensitive. In a classroom, inshallah, I will tell you how we involve in shirk. Inshallah, if you remember, you can ask me. It is very dangerous, my dear students. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not forgive us. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive everything, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not forgive the sins of shirk. Okay, my dear students, your class work is already you spent 13 or 14 or 15 minutes. Your class work is the ayats of shirk related. You have to write the meaning of the ayats. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 ayats we discussed today. You have to write the meaning of the 6 ayats. This is your classwork. This is your classwork. This is your classwork, and you have to submit your classwork to your subject teacher's personal WhatsApp ID. You have to submit before finish the class. Already you have enough time. You have another 30 minutes to finish this class. So you can write now, and it will be very helpful for you. Okay, my dear students, and inshallah next class we will give you the homework. But this class I will not give you homework because we have one day. Because today is Sunday, and Tuesday we have another class. So it is very I think that very helpful for you. Only classwork is available. Classwork is remain, not homework. Besides that, my dear students, you know, and you attend the MT exam, an online evaluation test, and within very short time or after finishing the class, we will face another exam. So again, I would like to request all of you to give attention to Islam and moral education class, especially in creative and what topic we discussed. You have to watch carefully, or you have to read carefully. And if you miss any class, you just go to video description link. You will get all classes link there. And if you need to watch any class again, and you can just search there and you can get that class, and you can write what is your opinion, what is your feedback, and what is your expectation, and how we can discuss on that matter, inshallah. And if you have any question, you can write the comment box, or inshallah, and next time I will discuss with that matter. And every students, please watch our class carefully and stay well. And inshallah, may Allah help us. And inshallah, again we will go to our general classroom. And everybody pray for our Milestone authority, pray for your teachers, pray for your parents, pray for our country, pray for the whole world, the whole nation in the whole world. All people of the whole world, we are facing a lot of problems, the coronavirus, and even today also we're in very critical situation, So as a Muslim, we have to pray to Almighty Allah. We have to seek dua to Almighty Allah for dangerous matter of coronavirus. My dear students, thank you so much. Stay well, stay home, and nobody will go outside without emergency. And everybody watch your teacher's video carefully. May Allah bless us all. No more today. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.